back, episode 5, and this time we're going to do a live Q&A. We just thought we'll switch it up for the people. Me and Ty obviously been plotting a few episodes, and we just thought, you know what, it's time, innit?
Yeah, it is time.
It is time. We want to give, obviously, the feedback back to you guys. You lot have been loving it so far, and you know what, like, we're just thankful, really, because without you guys, the support, just starting this off from scratch, yeah, it would be nothing. So now, thank you very much. So basically, what we're going to do, yeah, is we're going to do 30 minutes of just straight answering questions. Literally, that is it. So just fire in whatever you've got. We've actually got about 10 questions, good ones as well, that people have sent in already. So I've got them here on the phone. So we're just going to start off, and then hopefully, I told me, allow you, man. And then hopefully, you lot can just fire off questions off yourself, innit? Just think of any, but literally, it could be any topic, and we're going to answer, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Some that Ty likes, some that I like, some we'll do together. So yeah, right. So the first one we got, so when you lend someone money and they don't pay on time, do you chase them up or wait a bit to see if they remember? That's a good one.
That is a good one. If I give someone money, they ask for me, I'd be like, I'd leave them. I'd leave them for a bit.
Okay.
And see if they remember, because I don't want to chase them down for money. I don't like doing that, you know what I mean? But I'll leave them for a bit and see if they come to me on their own. And if they don't, then you got to chase them up.
Okay, so if they said to you, right, can I borrow a tenner?
Yeah.
And then obviously you give them a tenner. Would you chase them up for a tenner or would you just let it run?
No.
Okay, so how much would... Because I actually thought about this, yeah, and when they sent this through, I was like, does it depend how much it is? Because imagine you say to someone, yeah, can I borrow £250? You lend it to them, and then they're taking long.
Yeah, okay, I think it would be over 50. Yeah, 50 is taking the piss.
You chase them up?
50 is taking the piss.
What do you think, people? Because... Obviously, I'm not going to lie, everyone's probably lent someone money, yeah? And they probably haven't even paid on time. Do you chase them up or do you wait? Because personally, me, I would wait. Say they said they're going to pay on a Monday, I would wait until about Wednesday, and then I'll plant a little seed like, oh, don't forget, bro. You get it? Don't forget. I'm like, hey. But in a way, I'm thinking also, you got to pay me the money.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big one, because I think when you lend the money, the person doesn't realise the importance of actually giving it back at the time, I don't think. They think they can take their time because they got their money. You know what I mean, isn't it? When it's a £10, I would let it run.
£10 fine, obviously, because it's little.
Yeah, but anything...
But why are they borrowing it?
If it's only £10 as well.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure,
if it's like £40 for like a bill or something...
Depends how much I like the person. What are people saying? Bank charge interest. That's a good one, you know. And I like that. Bank charge, you still owing money. So what, if you see them living their best life, spending whole of P? That's a good point.
Yeah, if they borrow money off you and they're going out clubbing still and haven't paid you back.
Oh, that's a sticky one.
That's a bit mad. You can't do
I like that.
You got to pay them. You got to pay them straight
Evie,
back.
I don't care how much it is. I want it back. Okay. Right, that's an interesting one. So people have got kind of split views on that one. I just think, do you know what? No matter what the principle is, you always got to pay it back, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Straight.
But it should be within a week.
Yeah. Within a week. Deadline, people. You owe people money, yeah? Got to pay it back within a week. What's this? Can't be lending out money to anyone. First off, it needs to be someone you know is going to pay back. Yeah, facts. I let one of my boys, this is a couple months ago, like 250. This is being, obviously, no names, yeah? But to be fair, they pay me back bang on time. So then I've done it again because I trusted them and they actually pay me back on time. But I think once that trust goes, I won't do it again, but you got to be bare selective, man. Proper. Right. Girls, this one might touch you a bit, yeah? But it's got to be done. Ty's stressing already. Right, so lip filler. Oi. Lip filler, what are your thoughts? Do you think it's a good or bad thing?
I just want to know why they get it.
I'd love to know why.
I've asked a few girls, and they say it's for their own confidence.
Yeah.
But I said, obviously you want to look better though. So, and obviously if you want to look better and your own confidence, they're two different things.
Yeah.
If it goes over the top, then it's nasty. But if it's just like if it looks natural, I think it's alright. What do you think?
I'm going to be honest, yeah. Lip filler, I hate it. You girls, oh my God. I'm sorry, I don't even want to offend you, yeah? But natural is beautiful. That's but there's nothing worse than a girl looking like Pingu. Oh, man said Pingu. Oi, boy, man's a pingu. But I think lip filler is the worst. Like, look at my lips, yeah? People, yeah? They look like this. You lot go and get lip filler, look like this.
Miss Cadden.
You lot can't... Oi, trust me, I'm not even lying. Oi, it's the worst thing. Like, lip fillers, yeah? I just know. It's natural. For a guy, natural is so much better. Like... I just don't get why people do it. One, I actually asked someone, yeah, they actually said because of confidence in it. That thing made me laugh. They say because of confidence in it.
Yeah.
But if you get a little bit, then I can completely understand. But people actually spend hundreds and get it regularly, like for months.
Yeah, it's silly.
You get what I'm saying?
If it goes over the top, if it don't look natural and you can see that if they're bigger than mine, then it's a bit mad.
Do you know what?
Because they should be bigger than mine.
It's mad because lip filler, yeah, is one of them things. Like, I could be walking down the street or like I could be even in a club, yeah. And like, I just stare out the corner of my eye. Like, I'm one of them, bro. I'm a glarer. Like, if I see someone lip filler, I'm like, yo, look at lips, look at lips. Like, I'm like, raw. I'm amazed to like thinking they actually get themselves ready in the mirror and their girls are saying, you look nice with them lips. So anyway, lip filler, you lot need to scrap it. I'm so sorry.
Scrap it, you know.
It's finished. I'm telling you now. The only thing that pisses me off, yeah, is that people say they don't like it, but then there's some people that actually get with girls that have got it. Yeah. So they're the ones I question, you know, in it. Like, you gun it down and then you're with people that get it. And then I'm like, I'm looking at you like, really? 2 weeks ago?
Do you know what? I don't think you can tell your girl, like, don't get it.
You can?
Yeah, you can, but it's her self-confidence, isn't it? If it makes her feel good, you're gonna say that. You're gonna say, nah, don't get that.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. I've been with a girl that had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hate it. So I said to them, this is raw. This is raw. I said to them, yeah, if you get lip filler again, I'm leaving. I was like, I'm gone. They've never got it since. They didn't get it since. I was like, I'm gone. So honestly, that's how much I hate it. But anyway, that's the one on lip fillers. So yeah, Louis, Isaac's one for lip fillers. Isaac, be careful, you know, people are coming for you. People are coming for you. Right, this one for Ty. Obviously, people don't really know. Ty plays football. So this is a good question. So being a professional footballer, what is the biggest mistake you've made and what would be your best advice to up-and-coming footballers?
Okay.
I'll leave this one with him.
The biggest mistake I made is... I think... Nah, definitely, okay. I was on loan from Oxford and I was doing well in the conference, so the league that I'm in now. I had 10 goals before Christmas. So basically what I'm on now, but I was 18.
Raw.
And then the manager of the club that I was on loan at went to another club that had money.
Okay.
And wanted me to leave Oxford to join the club with money.
Politics.
Yeah, and I went still.
You went? You know people, hey, man said he left. Yeah, to go and play. But then again, that's not a bad thing. Because you went for a manager that liked you.
Yeah, I know.
So you thought it'd be the same. But you're 18.
Yeah. But I think when you're 18, it's not about money.
Yeah. What, so do you think you actually kind of went because of money a bit at the time?
And obviously because the manager liked me. But going back, I wouldn't have gone. Like, I would have stayed the whole season on loan and scored, say, 20 goals when I was 18.
You could have got a different move,
that's what
maybe.
I'm saying. So, that's that.
That's a lovely message, by the way. I'm going to try and pronounce it a bit of German there, a bit of Rabau. That's what I'm going to go with. But hey, Tyron, thank you for signing a shirt for my girlfriend. And thanks to Mandy for sending it to Germany. That's sick. Lovely. That's right. Let's have a look. Was missing that one-on-one on Saturday. Oi, Kane. I'll try to teach them, about finishing. But, you know, we'll get there, man. Soon come. Okay, and what would be your best advice to people that want to become footballers?
Okay, so obviously you just got to stick at it. I had a few knockdowns. Well, I've had about four clubs tell me that I couldn't get in when I was younger, 4 professional clubs, but I still stuck at it and got my breakthrough and then just worked hard from there. And I'm doing all right, so that's what I'd say to the youth of today. Perfect.
And a question there, what's Miles said? So, if you don't have to work and money wasn't an object, what would you be doing in life apart from holidays and spending money on luxuries? So if you don't have to work and money wasn't an object, that's
purpose.
That's a good one. So you're basically trying to dig to the passion. I think, do you know what? My best answer to that, Miley, would be you'd find out a lot about people's true colours. I think that's my best answer. I think it's quite hard to answer that one on the spot, but I think because money wouldn't be a purpose and you didn't have to work, you just find people doing what they actually love instead of doing something because they've got to pay bills or they've got to provide for their children or they're kind of panicking because they haven't got no money and they're seeing other people do well. What do you think?
If I had to do that, I think I'd be travelling.
Travelling,
just exploring.
Yeah. So just get money and travel.
Yeah. That's what I'd be doing.
That's a good
100%.
answer, actually. Any places you want to go?
Anywhere hot.
Anywhere hot. There you go. Ladies, if you're watching, anywhere hot, yeah? Right, that's a good question there. So what I would say is, a question I can answer is that someone put university, overhyped or a strong recommendation? Right, so if no one knows me on a personal level, then I went to uni in Brighton, 2011 to 2014. I actually done sport journalism. So I used to write about football, write about boxing, write about horse racing, all this. And I was doing it in London for a long time. About 2 years. And then I actually work in recruitment now. And I've been doing that for like 4 years. Shows my age. But uni, right. So my recommendation to people, and if you're going or you're going to have children, is what I would give to my children as well, is if you're going for a career, like being a doctor, a lawyer, or you want to work in like science, I would say go to university. Or you want to be a teacher, go to university, because obviously you're going to need that effectively to get your job. I actually done a journalism degree and I don't work in that field now. But the experience was sick. Like, I love the experience. I met friends. Obviously, I went out, had a good time, and I'll never regret those years. Like, I always think about them now and I always catch up with my uni friends. But then, in this day and age, everyone has degrees. I think like 20 years ago, 30 years ago, people got a degree and you're getting like a top job because not many people were getting them. Now, I'm going uni. What uni are you going this year? It's become so common that I don't actually think you need it unless you're doing it for the purpose of getting a job you really require a degree for. Other than that, if you want to live that party lifestyle and get yourself in debt for no reason, then there's no point. Simple, straight. I can't even lie. Like, my experiences are sick and I've done it for 2 years. So it had a purpose, but then not the full purpose, because ideally, obviously, I'm working in a different field now. So yeah, that's my best advice with that. Next one. This is random, but I like this one. Christmas is coming up, yes? Someone said Christmas cards. Important or not important? I liked it. I'm going to start, yeah? So, me personally, Christmas cards, I'm one of them that I'm not big on cards, even when it's my birthday or, like, obviously, Christmas. I'm not going to say I just put them in a bin, but I look and I'm like, okay, Bianca, she's the one that asked the question. There you go, Bianca. She's like, looking like, but I'm not big on Christmas cards. However, I think girls are. Like, girls love cards, innit?
Yeah, they love cards.
They love cards.
Little things.
They're little things, innit?
But yeah, Christmas cards aren't for me still.
They're not for you?
Nah.
What about birthday cards?
Nah.
I
don't mind. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, you get a card, you open it, it goes on the side for about 3 days.
Yeah.
You're never going to read it again.
Yeah.
I know it's the little things. Obviously, from family, I think, okay, they put thought into it. But if it's from friends, like, you're not going to expect a card if you go from your friends at a birthday party.
Yeah,
like,
true,
if you go for a meal,
true.
I'm not expecting you, man, to buy me a card.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
yeah,
I think it's important if you're on a relationship scale, because then you can write a nice message in and show them the thoughts of what you're thinking, because girls like to see that. But as boys, I'm not big on cards. They only get thrown away unless they are personal to you. So there you go. Yeah, I actually think that's right, Evie. I think if you're in a relationship with someone, then, or it's like a mum or something, you write a nice message in, then yeah, I think that could be a nice thing. But other than that, cards, nah. Tommy, you're back. Love that. Hope you had a nice bath.
What questions they asking there?
Yeah, let's have a look. Question. Oh, let's have a look. Suki. And Gav Hunt. Where do you think you would be now if you didn't have football? Good question, Gareth. I like that.
Ooh.
So, Ty, where would you
do you think you'd be if I didn't have football? Couldn't even answer that question, you know. My teachers used to say that at school. Like, if you don't get football, what are you going to do? And I was just determined that I said to them I was going to be a footballer, so I'm not thinking of that. So I don't know where I'd be, you know. I'm not even going to guess.
Opinions on the situation at Macclesfield.
You
had a good time there, actually.
Opinions at Macclesfield. It's atrocious. I think the way the club run is a joke. Obviously, if you've got a club, you've got to pay your players, man. They come on, put the shirt on every Saturday, work hard, and they're going out to do a job. But like any job, you get paid to do what you got to do. So
Facts. And you fans help as well. You play a big part. I'm not even going to lie, actually. I was going to say, Silkman, obviously, being a friend of Ty, used to go to the games and support Ty. And you lot proper supported him with all the charts, everything. So I think it's sick mentally as well, because I think mentally is such a big side of football. People think about it as obviously the attraction and that. I'm not talking as a footballer, but obviously being a friend of Ty, I think the mental side of it is just as important. So you lot supported him during that time at Macclesfield. I rate it still, so thank you. Okay, that's a good question. Dan Tucker on football quickly. How different would football be if all players were paid the same?
Ooh.
I like it.
Ooh. What's to say if everyone was on like 50 grand a week?
Whatever, 10 grand a week, 2 grand a week. And I'll come to that in a bit.
I don't think it'd be different. Because Messi's not going to play bad if he's on 50 grand a week.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So would you, if they said to you, right, Ty, we're putting in a law, we're going to pay everyone the same, would you say yeah? Doesn't matter what club you're at, Manchester United or Macclesfield. As long as you're in a professional tier, doesn't matter.
Of course I'd say yeah.
Okay, cool.
Of course I would.
Yeah, okay, that's a good question. I like it. So Anas, I see that one there. Well, let me just scroll up. What is your definition of having made it? Ooh, having made it.
What do you think?
Oh, that's a flipping good one, son. I think everyone's idea of made it is very different. Some people could just say, right, I bought my own house. I've done really well. Some people could say owning their own business. I really don't know what having made it is. Some people could say having made it is just being able to provide for their family and having a shelter, having a home under themselves. So I think it actually depends on your situation massively. Money talks to some folks. Do you know what? Money does talk.
It does.
Massively. And I think if you see other people getting money as well around you and they're getting more money, then I think that will make you question your own life, like I did about insecurities. I think other people getting big money around you can make you question whether you've made it or if you're happy with your life. But no matter what, we've got the smallest things, man. You've got life itself. We're healthy. You've got shelter. You've got food. Some people don't even have that. So I just got to appreciate the small things. Simple as that. Okay. And Zenon. Ooh, big fight this weekend. We've got a surprise coming for you, so I'm not going to answer that question just now. But Zenon, don't worry. We'll come to that. Right. El Tap. Is age just a number?
Josh.
Or no? Josh come with a blue light, you know. Oh, you're funny. So is age just a number? Okay. Me personally, and Ty will answer this as well. If Josh, you crack me up. So if age just a number, I'm 26. So if I had a choice or an age bracket, then I would probably go a few years younger. Maybe 3, max 4. And then up, I'll probably go 2 years up. Don't know, that's just me in my head, what I've always thought I'd be like if I was going to do that.
Age, yeah. Age, okay.
That's for a relationship, by the way.
Yeah, relationship. I'm saying, obviously I'm 25, so the youngest I'd get with as a girlfriend or get with is about, same as you, about 23.
Yeah.
Above, I'm fine with anything except like man, I hear that.
Man. I'll go 29. He said 35 even. That's what I'm not trying to diss anyone at 35, by the way. But man, so you don't mind mature, innit?
Nah, mature is calm.
Yeah, mature is calm. Okay, yeah, that's jokes. Oi, Tommy, man, I'm 26. Leave me, man. Like my hair's going. I've got a beard now. You know, stop bullying me, man. What inspired you to start this channel, and what's the plan moving forward? Lovely question.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
like that. So Dante, my plan with this is honestly enjoyment. I actually just want to do something because I enjoy it. I think doing my journalism background and then working in that for a while and then falling out of that sort of sector, I also want to remember. Do you know what? I actually have to say thank you to my brother Miles, because he always said, remember what your passion was and like don't go away from what you're good at. So I just said, you know what, maybe do that alongside working. And then Ty actually saw me at a party and he was like, Ty, we need to start a YouTube channel. I was like, what can we do though? And he was like, just talk. And if people like it, they'll like it. And I thought, do you know what? That is so true. Just show your personality and be you. So then we just started this up, plotted it for about 6 weeks. And then, Kai, you're funny. And then just went from there really. So the actual purpose of this is just to get enjoyment and then bring other people on that might want to talk about their issues or talk about a good topic. And just give a platform for Bedford, because I don't think anyone has that in this area or anyone has done that, innit? Like, people in London do podcasts and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, we just want to give something back to, the people and giving them a platform, man, that they enjoy. Sick, innit? Right, let's carry on with these. I've got a few more. Let's have a look.
Best manager you played under.
Oh, you can answer that. Okay.
Ooh. I'll answer that in a bit.
Yeah, right. Why do I dress up as a dog? Hey, Kai, leave it out. Behave yourself. Right. So I've got another question. I want you lot to answer this as well, because I want to see, because this is a good one. So if you're in a queue and someone pushes in, what do you do? I hate them people,
If I'm in
man.
a queue, I remember last time. Did you come out when we went to Northampton?
Nah, I didn't.
Okay, so we went out in Northampton time ago for my birthday.
If it goes over 30, you just start.
And then the boy some guy, obviously it's their town, innit? They were feeling threatened or whatever. They think they could just push in. So they went to push in.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yeah.
Just a massive fight. So.
Okay. So I
think they just, I don't know why they would do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do it. But
I think it depends on where you are. So say if like you're in a, right, so if you're queuing up for a club and someone pushes in, I get vexed. I would get pissed off.
Yeah.
But then, say if you're like, I'm just trying to think. You know, them one of them ones, because we do it. Say if like, say Kai, for example, someone, we're in a queue and then Kai walks past and like he's going to the back of the queue. I'm like, Kai, jump in quickly. So then it's kind of like reverse psychology, because it's something like, I was queuing for a concert actually. Yeah. I went to an A2 concert like a month ago in London, and Keely, Dale and Jefferson were walking past it and I was at the front of the queue. And I just said to the three of them, I was like, yo, you man, just cut in here. So I don't know how other man were feeling behind. But then I did let them cut in. But then if it happens to me, I think it depends on how many are doing it. Or how desperate I am for the situation.
If someone's saying come in, like, it's their boy, innit? So
yeah.
It's not like they're just pushing in.
Bang on.
On their own fucking self, innit?
Yeah. It's actually true. I think stepping right back in front of them. That's a good point. Stepping right back in front of them. Tell them to get the fuck out of here. You lost. I cussed them. So a lot of people are getting vexed about this one. So you just tell them to move. Loud, chomp and blade them. Depends on if it was a male or female. Is it? What? So you're basically saying if she's a nice girl, you're going to let her in the queue then, yeah? That's basically what he's saying, isn't it? That's what he's saying. He's being smart. He's being smart. Most famous person I've met. Ooh.
Sir Alex Ferguson for me.
Eubank.
Chris Eubank, Emily Sande, and actually, oh my god, I'm being dumb. Gareth Bale and Modric. Yeah.
Who's Modric?
Modric. Modric. Yeah, I went to a Spurs game and then randomly I was just in the car park and they were there, so I just spoke to them there and then really. But yeah, that's what I say. Sir Alex Ferguson, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh, mate, you love it. You love it. Name your ideal five-a-side team. That requires a bit of thinking, but I'd have Mbappe up front. I'd have Messi in my team. I'd have Thiago Silva.
But no Ramos?
Nah, man, dirty fucker. Yeah, would have him. T-Bone, the king of letting one rip during assembly. Brandon, stop that, man. Stop that, innit? But letting one rip. You kill it. But yeah, who'd be in your five-a-side team?
I think Messi, what? Lately? Recently?
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely Messi, Mbappe.
Yeah.
Probably Silva.
Which one?
David
Silva, yes. Yeah,
and then I've got
defenders in there, man. Man's going all out attack.
I've got Van Dijk and I've got Marcelo. No,
that's good.
I need a goalie. I need a goalie.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I said too many players, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Who inspires you the most and why? Ooh. Do you know?
You can answer that one still.
Who inspires me most and why? Do you know what, Kira? That's a sick question, yeah? And that makes me doubt myself because I don't actually have an answer, you know? I think I inspire myself. It's a weird way of saying it, but I don't want to be, basically, I look at it this way. I don't want to be 50 or 60 years old and then looking back at my life and saying I didn't try or do something that I thought I was good at or I thought I could be really good at. That's what I think. Yeah, literally that. I think if I get older and I realise I haven't like followed my passion or tried something that I thought I'd be really good at or done something I love, then I'll be pissed off. So I think that's why I inspire myself by saying, don't sit there and just waste your talent if you're quite good at something. And I think that's what everyone should do. Like, take the plunge. Like, me and Ty are not trying to do anything out of this, but we thought it would be a good platform and good episode for you to like watch and stuff. And then, yeah, that's what we thought our passion's in, so we're doing it. Perfect. See, I love the questions. What would you do if you took a girl out for food and she let one go, but it was mad peng? Oh! Well, wait, do you know what? You girls, yeah? You lot always hide farting, man. You girls fart. Stop saying you don't fart. Them ones, like, oh my God, I'm like 26 now, yeah? And all these are like, I don't fart. Yeah, Kira, I love that. I don't fart. Girls, you lot fart, man. I can't even lie. If a girl let one off when I was at a meal, I'd actually crack up. I wouldn't even find it bad. Like, I'm a personality and I like having jokes and just laughing, so I would laugh. I would not find it disgusting one bit. I would be like, oh, so you let one go so you can let the rest go.
Me, I'd make them feel under pressure. I'd be like, nah, that can't have been you. No. Nah, that's not you, surely. As a joke, innit? But I'll put it on for time. I'm like, nah, that stinks, you know.
You'll be going home and you'll be like messaging them as well, like, right? Have they ever done that? Put in front of you by accident?
Nah, never.
They have in front of me though. It was funny, like, you know the ones that like they act normal, like the conversation carries on going. I'm like, I heard that. I like don't even try. I'm like, you know the little ones that slip up, innit? Oh, bottle of Coke opening. But no, that's funny, man. Yeah, so if a girl farted, I just think, do you know what, you've got it out and now you can do the rest now and just never be shy about it at all. Okay. A question which I liked. What would be your dream job? So my dream job would actually be a TV presenter. I think, yeah, I'd love to be a TV presenter, if I'm totally honest. I've always liked that. Even when I done sport journalism, I was like, I want to go into obviously TV presenting if I could.
That question.
And then just go from there, really. And maybe have my own TV show, like interviewing people, bringing guests on, a bit like Jonathan Ross. But we won't call it Jonathan Ross, we'll call it TMC.
Okay, my dream job, I think, obviously a footballer. But if I weren't a footballer, it's got to be in the entertainment business. Rapper, singer.
Yeah,
I'd love to be. I think all the people that go to concerts and they're singing your song, that must be the best feeling. Like your own lyrics and they're singing the whole song to you.
That would be sick.
That's sick.
Okay, so if you were to be like a rapper or singer, who would you, at the moment now, like who would you want? Obviously, you want to make your own style, but who would you want to be like? Who do you like the most? Okay, actually, let's flip the question. Who? You like American music more over UK? Yeah. So I'm just gonna make this clear. I'm into my UK music more. Ties into his American music more. So if you could pick 3 to 5 artists that are your favourite, who would be yours right now?
Right now?
Yeah, it's hard. That's a hard question off the top of the head, Brandon, man. I see you say it. Right
now, my favourite artist would be Roddy Ricch.
Okay.
That's one. My second favourite artist would be YNW Melly, even though he's in prison. And then my third is Rod Wave. New album's a joke. So they're my 3 at the moment.
So the best thing is, people,
you don't know none of them.
I hardly know any of them. Oh my God. I don't know. I might be slow when it comes to American music. But obviously I just remember growing up and then listening to it that way. But yeah, true. Young Thug as well.
Not at the moment. Obviously an album, but
okay. Yeah, so my favourite UK artist, A2, he's just sick. Like, I went to his show, and it's just like people that are natural vibers. It's not like it's out in an O2. It's like in them small venues where people actually support him. Yeah. A2, Nux. I'm big on Nux. That's spelled like KNUCKS. He's sick. So A2, Nux. I would say VB. He's actually in prison right now. Yeah, so VB, he's sick though. He's cold, man. He's got them driving tunes. I would say...
That's top 3.
Nux, A2, VB. Oh, and I've got to shout out Sam Wise, man. Sam Wise and Grey. Them two are cold. Yeah, but they're like 5 I could non-stop like listen to as I'm just driving along. If they come on any of their tracks, yeah, Grey, Nux, A2, Sam Wise, VB. And they're not actually all like commercial guys. And I think I like that. I'm always going into SoundCloud and digging for my music. I don't really just like everyone that everyone likes. Yeah.
I've heard of none of them. But
exactly, yeah. See, we both need to take a listen to other people's.
What questions?
Okay, let's have a look. What's one thing you would tell your younger self with all that you know about life now?
Deep questions, boy.
You got me thinking on the spot, and I like that one. Oh man. What would I do differently? Basically, I'm gonna flip it. What would I do differently? Something like this, or like a platform I wanted to start myself. I wouldn't wait till I'm 26. I would have started it when I'm maybe like 16, 15, 14. If I had the knowledge, obviously, that I did now, then I would do that then. So, yeah, whatever your passion is, I would just say start it young, because then by the time you've done it up until like 19 or 20 or 25, you probably would have built up such a big following over them years, especially going through social media and everything, and how things can support and people can elevate themselves so fast. So I think just starting your passion as early as possible, or something you have an idea in, because then by the time you're 25 or 30, you could be set.
Yeah, I think I'd have listened more in school.
So,
yeah, I'm not going to gas, because obviously I moved schools because I was a bit bad. But yeah, in the end, I got my 5 GCSEs.
There you go.
I think I could have done better if I listened, so I would have listened more in school. And obviously school days are so sick. When you grow up, you think, I wish I could go back to school. Like, them days were sick.
They were. School was sick day. But I think school was so much different to what it was when we went and than it is now. I think school was proper original in our day, man. Sick. Proper. Let's fly through these, so let's have a look. Right, Chris, you're funny, man. Actually, I want to ask you that. That's funny. So when you're seeing someone, do you ever think it's only because you're a footballer?
That's a funny question. Oh my God.
Good, Chris. Come with them big questions, people.
That would never ever come into my head. Like, not one bit. I would never ever think that.
Okay. Best player at Macclesfield when you were there? Not Scott Wilson.
Best player?
Yeah. Who was with you at Macclesfield? Nah, Scott.
How does that mean, though?
So who was the best player you played with in your team? Who you thought like was naturally this sick?
Naturally the best player. Okay, there's 3. There's 3. Don't get upset as well. 3 naturally best players. I'm saying Elliot's good if he didn't fucking moan all the time and he wasn't a fucking idiot. Nah, it was my boy.
Chops.
Fitz, wonderful left foot. Got the chop on lock. Good
left foot.
Good techers. And then, who else was there? Whitehead was good on the ball. Curly head. Ginger. And Burgie. Technique. Joke.
Yeah, okay. I've got a question for you, actually. Just talking about Macclesfield quickly. Would you ever go, do you think you could ever go back and play for him again? Do you have unfinished business there, or do you think you left at the right time?
Concerning the owner and how the club's going, I left at the right time. But obviously, I'd love to go back there. The fans love me.
Yeah, they did, innit?
And I love them, so we got promoted together. Oh, shit, man didn't even say Wits. Yeah, you're right. Willow, you're right, you know. I didn't say Wits. Yeah, that's mad. I forgot. Sorry, Wits. Wits as well.
Okay. Right, Adam, what's the one thing you could change from your childhood/school? Adam, real talk. Where we grew up in the ends, I wouldn't change a damn thing. I thought it was sick. In regards to school, we went Robert Bruce Middle School. That's closed down now. And it was like one of the biggest middle schools in our area. Upper school, we met with loads of people from other schools. Because it's weird, because obviously we're one of the only towns, or like, it's changing now, but we had lower school, middle school, and upper school. No one really experiences that from other counties.
These man every time, yeah. And they're like, what?
Yeah, they don't get it,
blood. It's a London man again.
We went from reception up to year 4, then we went to a different school, year 5 to year 8, and then we went to another school, year 9 to year 11. So we went to 3 different schools. So that was sick, just interchanging, meeting different people, and the area we grew up on was proper. So I wouldn't actually change a thing. I think sickest memories, man. What about you?
Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. Yeah, I wouldn't change a thing. It was all good. It was all good, innit?
Yeah, it was sick. Good question there. Read that one.
What's your view on life and death, reincarnation? Oh,
deep, Owen. Hitting it hard. I like it though.
Okay, my view is when you pass, I think that's it. I'm not even gonna guess.
Nothing.
I think that your time's up, isn't it? Like.
Yeah. Okay. Time's up. Do you know what? I'm weird. I'm very into like conspiracies. I'm very superstitious. I think once you pass away, I think there's something after, but I won't know what it is.
No one knows.
Yeah, you don't know.
It's just a
And I'm not,
mystery.
it's weird because I want to live a great life. I want to live over 70 years old, for example. I think that's a great life. But I'm not excited at the fact of passing away, but I also think that if I've lived a great life and my time comes, I'm interested just to find out what really happens because you're never going to know. It's weird. You know, one thing I'm going to say to you people, and you probably all know it anyway, but think, when you have a dream, yeah, you never actually die in your dream. All these years, yeah, I've been growing up and I'm like falling off a bridge, yeah, and I'm like, man just wakes up. You know, ones like I'm about to get shot and I wake up. Like, no one dies in their dream. And if you could tell me, yeah, if any of you people watching said that you've died in your dream, I'm sorry, but you've got to be lying because you always wake up and your heart's sometimes beating faster than what, like, it would normally be. So I always think, like, someone says, well, no one can say it, but if you die in your dream, your heart stops in real life because you're, like, in that dream. Do you know what I mean? And
I've got shot, though, at that.
Yeah, but you haven't died. You don't die.
I feel it, though. But man, don't die still.
Don't die. I know you're over there. Have you died in your dream before?
I've been close.
I've
been close, very close. I'm not sure if I did die or I didn't.
No, you'd know, exactly. But no one dies in their dream. And I always think, like, that's one of the maddest things.
But it's mad I'll just say add this, I think whatever you do in life is how you live on. So if whatever you've done good and done good by others, whatever, that's how you live on. Okay, there you go. So we've got a nice third party there as well, giving a little opinion. Okay, when you don't dream, can you remember your sleep?
What did he say?
When you don't dream, can you remember your sleep?
What? Nah, I'm confused, bro. What do you mean?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
When you don't dream,
yeah.
Can you remember?
Yeah, so when I go to sleep, yeah, and I just wake up and I haven't had a dream, like, you just gone to sleep and woke up. But then when you've had a dream, you feel like there's a story in the sleep, innit? Because you remember your dream. Whereas when you're like, you kind of feel like, I didn't have a dream last night, and you don't feel like you fully been. I know what he's trying to say, man. Like, Adam, I know what you're trying to say, Nana. You don't get it?
Nah, bruv. That's mad. I remember if I go to sleep, I've gone to sleep. What do you mean? How can I remember sleep? I know I woke up. Come on, man.
Alright, Adam, you've killed me, man. I know what you're saying, though. What do you find attractive in a woman? Oh, I like them to be funny. Quite shy. I actually don't mind. I like it when someone's shy, you know, because then I think they're not, like, outspoken or very bubbly or outgoing with everybody. Blonde. I think it's nice. What do you say?
Blonde.
I say Ty likes blondes.
No, you like blondes. I don't like blondes. I've
got a missus, to be fair.
I like dark hair, light eyes.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Yeah. My missus is blonde, so...
Shock.
Yeah, he was right on that one, I can't lie. But yeah, I think someone being funny and I like someone quite shy. I think they're two nice things. Because then you can get the best out of them because they're funny with you and then they're shy and then you bring out their personality. Do you think we are the only advanced race or do you think there is more out there in the world? You man are coming different, innit? Oh my god.
said the advanced race, you know, rah.
I'm just going to say, I don't even...
in the world? He means...
In the world?
He mean in the...
I don't know, universe or world? I'm not gonna lie. I think there's definitely outside of Earth. There's another. There's other things going on. Definitely in our whatever universe, planets, whatever aliens. Yes, I do believe there is all that. But in terms of like, do we think we're the only advanced race, or do you think there is more out there in the world? I think the population in the world in general is so multicultural that there's everything that there could be. Just generally talking on races, you've got Asians now with what. You didn't get it back in the day. But you get Asians now with whites, you get blacks now with whites, you get whites now with Latinos, you get Asians with Asians, blacks and blacks. There's so many different cultures now that it's just a mixed universe as it is.
But you know, in 100 years, everyone's going to be mixed race. That was a fact, you know.
Do you reckon?
That was a fact.
It's happening so common
in
now.
100 years.
More or less like the first, second generation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in 100 years, most people are going to be mixed race. That's mad, isn't it?
That's actually mad.
So
do you know what's funny, actually? I don't know if there's any mixed race people watching this year older than like 40, yeah? Doubt it. But how many... You don't see any mixed race males that are over like 50 years old. So like my oldest brother is 36, yeah?
Yeah.
So when he's like 60, he's going to be one of the first generation of like mixed race granddads. You don't actually see many mixed race granddads. Either black, white, Asian, Chinese, Latino, whatever, yeah? But do you know what I mean? There's no mixed race granddads. So it's going to be weird like seeing a mixed race granddad. They're going to have grey hair.
Some though, surely.
Yeah, but they're probably in their 50s because look, blacks and whites, yeah, blacks and whites have only been getting with each other, yeah. Like my mum, obviously my dad's black, innit? I've got like, that the generation's new. There's no 70-year-old mixed race people walking down the street. In it, Jay, do you get me? There's no like mixed race granddads like. In 20 years' time, that's going to be the new thing. Like, there's going to be like, oh, my Rocky, yes, you're right, Winston. Like, but he's going to be like, are they going to have grey hair? Like, it's going to be weird to see what a mixed race granddad looks like. I'm going to be one of them. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Well, my brothers, to be fair, are 33 and 36. So they're going to be there first. And that's like age quicker than them. Who knows? Right. Have any of you got any other questions? Because we've gone through loads of random ones. I've got one actually that someone asked. I'm going to be honest about it. What are my thoughts on Brexit and who am I voting for? I'm not the biggest on politics. If I could actually learn something or study something a bit more, I would actually go into politics and actually dive into what we're going to be voting for and our own future. Because I've just been one of them guys that when I was younger, I'd be like, I'll vote Labour just because my parents would or something like that. But now I'm like 26, I need to actually find a reason of why I'm going to vote for them. I need to look into it more. Brexit, if I'm honest, I didn't want to leave the EU. I was a stayer. I don't get why we'd want to just split up and try and find our own way when we're a small nation as it is anyway, in size terms. And now they're going to try and obviously get a deal that's going to benefit them more than benefit us, but we're just winning all together or like trying to aim for the same things all together. What about you in politics? Tys studied politics at A-level.
Yeah, obviously, I don't know nothing about politics, so I couldn't say anything. But if you've got a good reason for me to vote for one party, I might take it in. Nah, joking. I think I'm going to vote for Labour. I think.
Okay, why? You must have one reason that sticks out to you.
Do you know what? Ever since I was young, I think they've been... What are they? That's for the, like, lower class people.
Yeah.
So I read a poll the other day. So, but I don't. They could be chatting shit. Though.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't know.
You
obviously. So I've read it, and the things they're for and against are more that I would go for.
Yeah.
So that's why I'd vote for.
Yeah.
EU. I wouldn't leave the EU.
Yeah, no.
Only because I don't know nothing else except from when I leave the country, and then I have to go into another country. I don't want to have to queue up.
Well, queue up,
That's what I know in it, so that's why.
Claudio, don't worry if you're late to the party, man. You can join us whenever. Lovely. Right, okay. That's a good one. Alex Harding. So, question. If you were driving and saw a bunch of kids getting attacked by adults, would you interfere? Yes, to an extent. Depends on the situation. So if I'm driving past... I'd get out of my car and definitely interfere and try and stop it. I don't know if I'd physically go in and try and break it up. Not because I'm scared, but just because I'm thinking in my head, these people nowadays, they don't care if they just stab Tom, Dick and Harry. And that's a weird thing. So me being a person, and obviously I got up in a council estate, this stuff we're all used to anyway, I would definitely go and interfere because if that was my child, I'd want someone to do the same thing. But how much physical interaction I'd get involved in, I don't know. Just because I'm thinking, I don't know what they're thinking rather than what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's why, obviously, what happened on London Bridge, I respect them guys for doing what
Sick.
they did because that is crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't know what that guy had. He obviously had a fake vest on. He had a knife. That's mad. But
and all it takes is one.
That's what I'm saying. So the first guy that went in, you gotta praise him because that's crazy. But yeah, obviously, I'd try help the kids do what I could.
Yeah, 100%. No, you got to interfere. I'd feel because there'd be nothing worse than driving home and then hearing on the news that this kid got really hurt or died or something, and I just thought I stood there and drove past or I watched, and then that could have been my child. So you always got to put yourself in the other avenues as well. But if you don't help, I think that's silly, especially if you have the power to. Okay, good question. When and if you have children, what would you call them? Easy, man. I ain't got that far thinking of names yet. I can't lie. I haven't thought of names yet. Tyrone Jr. if it helps. No, I'm joking. But I like the name Tyler for a boy. But I haven't really thought that deep into it. That's a good question though, because I'm gonna ask. There's some people that are probably watching this that have got children, and people will say to me when's a good time to have children? And I don't think there ever is a good time, because I think if you have them young, then by the time you're 45 or 40, you could be going on holidays, doing whatever you want with your partner and enjoying life to an extent that way. Or you could be building your foundations and wait longer, but then you're going to be bringing up children when you're older and you've got less energy as well. That's another thing you've got to think of. Kids require energy, and the older you wait, the less energy you've got. So I think there's pros and cons to having them young. I don't think there's There's no right way to have kids.
Mm.
And no matter what, when you have them, people say the best thing in your life anyway. It's a blessing.
Exactly. So it don't matter what age you have them.
Yeah. What if you did have a preference?
I've always said 27 to 30. That would be my
for your first child at least.
Yeah.
Yes. Same actually.
So I'm still on the way.
Yeah. It looks like my eggs might be hatching soon, mate. But yeah, I think personally, like, for me, like 27 to 30 to have my first, and I'll probably say like 29 if I could have a choice, have my own house by then, and do all that sort of stuff. But I don't think, like I said, there's a right or wrong. I think if you have them young, then there's no such thing as a bad thing and old way. Like my brother, to be honest, he had his children quite young, but he's given them the best platform, and he's, they're living a good life, so there's no such thing at all. I know he's probably thinking, cussing, he's going to watch this back and he's going to be cussing, Right.
Who is the moaniest at Boreham Wood? Is that it?
Yeah, who's the moaniest at Boreham Wood?
Jamal, blood.
Jamal, man.
The moaniest guy. Actually, him and Adam.
Yeah, and Cabs, I heard about you,
Him
Cabs.
and Adam, them two, most moaniest.
I have to just get involved in that one. I don't really know. I don't really know the players too tough, but, I'm always supporting. Do you think you're betraying your own race or culture?
Rah.
This, you know what? We're getting more questions than I thought. Do you think you're betraying your own race, culture? We're going to do another 5-10 minutes, people. Do you think you're betraying your own race or culture if you get with a white woman? No way. No way. Doesn't matter what race you get with. As long as you're happy, ultimately that's the main thing. I think the hardest thing, is for people of our generation, sometimes it's parents say that has an impact on a relationship. Innit?
Yeah.
Some parents might not like it, or some parents, but at the end of the day, ultimately, if you're happy and the woman's respectful and nice, then that's it, man. It's your life. No one's in power of your life. You're not going to be waking up with them. They're not going to be waking up with them every day. They're not going to be raising your children. Colour is nothing to me, man. As long as they're a nice person. Not every fruit on the tree ripes at the same time. Oh, Miley's dropping gems. If you could give your child advice about life, what would yours be?
If you could give your child advice about life, what would it be? I ain't got a child.
Okay. Yeah, Kira, we haven't got children,
You said if. That's what
but if, I know I'm joking, I know.
I don't know.
Believe in yourself.
I just think I would say that don't let anyone doubt you. Don't let no one doubt you, because then you'll doubt yourself. Because you're the only one that has this and this for your own body. Someone always said, actually, there's only 2 things you can control in your own life, really. Obviously, there's more things, but you smile and cries. So just always smile and just, if there's setbacks, go through it and you keep going again. Because if life was easy, it'd be boring, man. I just say, don't let anyone doubt yourself. Because if they're doing that, it's just probably because they know that you've got the ability, or they're jealous of the skills you have. So just don't let anyone doubt yourself and believe in yourself fully. If you could give young people advice about how to become better at football, what would it be? Learn how to use both feet.
Which you can't do.
Which I can't. I'm all left foot. I'm like Podolski, man, left foot.
Yeah, that's a good one. Obviously, when I was younger, I used to kick the ball at a wall with both feet to just try and get my passes, use both feet. So that's what I did.
I used to do that at tennis,
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's good though. If you do it from young, you just get used to kicking with that foot.
I play tennis, Tys plays football, so
that's what I try to say. Obviously, work hard and don't get told you can't do it. There's going to be ups and downs. And football, it's like 80% mental as well, so you got to be ready.
Reals, definitely. What is your life goal, say, 10 years from now? Wait, Claudio, stop messaging me. I can see that. What is your life goals from 10 years from now? I don't know. And I don't want to say, because I think if I say something that doesn't really happen, then I might be disappointed. But I think just realistic ones, I definitely want to have my own house by then. 10 years now, I will have children. I'd like to actually, if I could potentially have my own platform, like we have me and Ty, I've got this, but more on a serious level, like in bringing people from a wider audience on, that'd be great. But other than that, I just, as long as I'm healthy and I'm providing for my family, potentially in the future, I've got a good job, then I'm happy, really. I think the small things in life matter more, man.
Mine's okay. Obviously, I'm gonna. Well, hopefully, I have kids.
You might be retired by then, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question, Tishu. You know,
Yeah, you'll be 35.
Yeah.
That'll be.
I'm interested in this. I'm getting cozy. So at 36, what are you gonna be doing, Mr. Marsh?
So 10 years, cool. Obviously, hopefully, I have kids by then. Football.
Be a coach.
Obviously, I'm gonna try and make as much money as I can because it's a short time to be playing football for a footballer. So 35, that's when most people retire, especially like non-league. That's when you'd retire. So
I'm better cozy, man.
hopefully make as much money you can so you can go into your next walk of life. Like, nice.
I always think, because that's funny actually, because James Constable, the one who used to play with Oxford, I see him tweet the other day, he's retiring, and now he's looking at like different avenues you can go into, and he sort of played at the same level as you, like League 1, League 2, conference for a bit and stuff. And like he's trying to find avenues because, like you said, football doesn't last forever. So you've got to. That's the most killing. Unless you're Premier League and you know you can just stay for life, you're set. But then you've actually got to think of other things, haven't you?
I think top League 1 and Championship players can get set for life on the wage that they're on. Because if they save right, surely like you're on what 12, 15 grand a week in the Championship. If you've got a big contract, you're all right. You're all right. Like you put your money and stuff. So
does it make you? Do you ever think about it now? Even now, so that's a good question. Do you even think about what you're gonna do after now? Even though you're 26 and you've got years to play, because people get injured and some get ligament injuries and they can't play again. So do you ever think now what you'd want to be doing after? Have you not thought about that yet?
Never.
Nah.
Never.
There might be something you do now.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, I've never thought of it.
Yeah.
I don't think because I've got so long. Like when did I start?
You've not been
professionally.
injured.
So professionally, I started 18.
You haven't been injured properly, like you know one of them big injuries. You've never had that.
I've done my knee, but not bad. So like ACL, touch wood.
Bro, that was wait. You people, you see that? That's the spirit. That's the spirit talking.
Touch wood, boy. Yeah, never done one of them. So yeah, 10 years from now, who knows?
Yeah. And he did answer that, Priv, about if he got offered to go back to Macclesfield. He said, obviously, the fans loved him. So if it was the right move at the right time, then yeah, why not? And other than that, I think we have done so many questions and spoke about loads. What I'm going to do is, be honest, like, I actually think, I'm going to answer that one in a sec, Tyreek, Ty's brother there. I'm going to say that I think this has been a success. So thank you for people joining in and answering loads of questions. Hopefully, like, with more and more of these going on, then we're going to try and do more live Q&A. We just like to mix it up. We've got loads of topics. We've got, like, 15, 16 planned for, like, over the next few months. I'm going to get guests on, mix it up. But I thought this was... What do you think about the live Q&A? I thought it was good, man.
It was good, man. It was a good idea. I think people tuned in and they got their voices shown, so it was good. I think, highest was like 50 on it one time, so yeah. I think we could do it again one time.
Yeah, I think we could definitely do it again. And the thing is as well, there's no such thing as a bad question. Just ask whatever you want. And even like some people did, they like private message us and then, do you know what? We just answer them there and then. If you don't want your name to be involved, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you're helping us. Just remember, you're helping us as much as we're obviously talking to you. So we thank you for your support. And that last question there, I'm just going to ask. So if your friend gets into a fight, do you join him or do you let them 1v1? What do you mean? Man's giving them the...
You gotta back it.
Man's giving them the quick...
You gotta back it. But I think if they're getting battered, I'm not backing. If they're getting battered, I'm backing it. If they're winning,
yeah. If they're winning, man's just gonna be like dancing and that.
So yeah.
No. But it's weird because fights, man, don't happen nowadays. Like as you get older, I'm not into all that, man. Like I'm not into that at all. But on that one, if my friend's winning, then they can carry on. If they're losing the fight, then you've got to jump in and help them, man. They'll remember that if you don't. And other than that, I think it's been a lovely episode, man. I think it's lovely 3 times now. I need to stop that word. But I think it's been a sick episode. So next week, we're potentially getting a guest on anyway, and we're going to mix it up. And then I think in the new year again, we're going to do a live Q&A, let the dust settle over Christmas. And then other than that, we'll be back next week, innit?
Back next week.
Yeah.
Live and fresh.
Live and fresh.